The Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Go to the church, though.
Tawali man, what's up?
Man, can you imagine people just dump everywhere? Someone drinks water and throws the bottle wherever.
Come on, Rogers. What else do you expect people to do with an empty bottle?
Simanya now, recorder. Did you know that plastics take at least 450 years to decompose?
What? That's a long time.
Exactly. Because plastics are made out of a lightweight and flexible material that doesn't decompose easily. And plastics everywhere in the environment cause plastic pollution.
What is plastic pollution now?
It is the accumulation of plastic waste in the environment, like bottles, polythene bags, straws. All of these contribute to plastic pollution.
I have been using them without knowing their effect.
Yeah, a lot of people have. Plastics are a danger to the ecosystem, both on land and in water.
So how can we overcome this problem? Is there something we can do?
Oh yes, we can reduce by minimizing the use of plastics, reuse by repurposing them, or recycle by collecting and processing them into new products.
Everyone wants to change the world, but no one wants to change themselves for the world.
How about we change our habits for the world?
And it starts with me and you.
This message is brought to you by Alternative Digitalk.
Hi Rogers, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
What does corruption mean?
Well, summarily, corruption is abuse of public power for personal gain or for the benefit of a group to which one owes allegiance. For example, when a public office is abused by an official accepting or soliciting a bribe. By the way, private people can be corrupt too, like bribing police officers to escape fines.
Okay. So exactly how does that concern me?
Well, do you pay taxes?
I guess yeah. What does that have to do with this?
Everything. Because those taxes you pay are supposed to facilitate services you use, like water, electricity, roads construction, medicines in hospitals, name it.
Okay, that is much bigger than I thought. But it can be stopped, right?
Well, yes it can, although it may not be as easy as it sounds. And here is the reason why. Corruption roots are grounded in our country's social, political, economic, bureaucratic traditions and policies.
So, what has kept it going this long? I mean, why don't we stop it?
Well, the main reason why it has been here for so long is because institutions are weak, either as a result of poorly defined ethical standards of public service, weak administrative and financial systems, or ineffective watchdog agencies.
What can we do to stop it?
At a national level, we must focus on strengthening the independence and effectiveness of public institutions that fight corruption. At a personal level, we must commit to never giving a bribe.
I promise I'll never give a bribe.
That's a great decision you have made. Me and you now have to spread this message to all our friends. If we all do our part, corruption will be no more.
This message is brought to you by Alternative Digitalk. This July, something powerful is about to break ground. Join hundreds of purpose-driven women on Saturday, 5th July 2025 from 9 a.m. at the Grand Global Hotel for the highly anticipated Woman Blossom Summit Season 3 with our guest of honor, Dr. Musenero Monica, Minister for Science, Technology and Innovation, and our keynote speakers, Gift Nakayinga, Dr. Hilda Sabiti, Apostle Jonathan Mare, Coach Agaba Adele, Pastor Sandra Baingana, and Dr. Eunice Adubango, under the powerful theme, Breaking Grounds. Come experience a divine encounter with wisdom, healing, and empowerment. Secure your seat today. Tickets go for 70,000 shillings ordinary and 100,000 shillings VIP. Lunch will be provided. Your moment is here. Your destiny awaits. Woman Blossom. Break, become, and bloom. Sponsored by Google Day TV, Makere Full Gospel Church, El Shaddai Medical Services, Petra Full Gospel Church, Jeed Park Communication, Tekel Health Foundation, Biwoma Farms, Lady Margaret Face Beauty. For more information, please call 0705-285-057. And for payments via mobile money, use 0785-099-548 or 0750-401-504. The Alternative Dig Talk.
real issues, real talk.
A very good morning, our viewers. Thank you so much for keeping it the Alternative Digital. I am Princess Lua Delilian, and I welcome you on today's edition of the Mighty Drive. In the studios, I am joined with Miss Gift Nakayinga. She has a lot of titles that I won't go into details. She's going to be telling us all the titles, but she is the organizer or the convener of Woman Blossom Summit. This time around, it's going to be season 3, so she's going to be telling us about the details about that summit, the theme, what are they going to be discussing. So you can be part of the discussion by joining in on our social media platforms. That is the Alternative Uganda and Digital TV. Just drop in your comments or your questions. I'm going to be reading them before we come to the end of the show. Those of you joining us on our YouTube channel, which is the Alternative Uganda, please drop in your comments or the questions. We're going to be discussing women-related matters, and it's a privilege to have a woman in the studios today. It's not my first time hosting you, but this time around, you're here on something different.
Yeah.
I knew you as, okay, in the line of mental health, but now this time around, I'm seeing something different. You're going to be telling us why. Did you shift from the other side to this side, or why it's all the same? Welcome to the show, Ms.
Thank
Gift.
you so much, Lilian.
Say hello to our viewers.
Good morning, viewers, and I want to appreciate those that are tuning in wherever you are watching us from. Thank you so much for making it a point to be here. Kindly subscribe, like, and comment. You can call a few of your friends and family to come and learn with us.
Okay. The last time I had you on the show, we were talking mental health. And today it's a different topic altogether. I'm now confused. Is it mental health over this side, or it's all the same?
I think I can't go away from mental health,
Okay.
so I carry it with me.
Hey, and now the Woman Blossoms. Is it a new initiative, or?
Okay, so for Woman Blossom, I have a foundation that is called Take Health Foundation, and it is basically about mental health, redefining mental health. So,
Okay.
I believe that mental health is a part and parcel of each and everyone's life, but also I realize that as women, I'm saying as women, I'm not saying that men's mental health is not important. It's really important, and I want to appreciate the different stakeholders that have made it a point to create awareness this particular month of June for men's mental health.
Yes.
So it is important. But as a representative for women, I believe that mental health is so much important.
And men, we, you know, we have a lot of men in studio. We have like 4 men in studio right now. So they're going to be like, oh, you're sidelining us, you're leaving us out. These are all women-related issues, and yet women are given a bigger platform compared to men and everything.
I think men, what men should understand that when a woman is molded a certain way, that is good, it is to their benefit. If a woman's mental health is in sync, I believe if she is a married person, the husband's mental health would be. Unless otherwise, maybe it could be triggered either from work or like from the community elsewhere, but not in a home setting. But just imagine a man having a woman that is having her mental health like all over the place, like it is not in, you know, good terms. Even the mental health of the man is going to be affected. So if a woman's mental health is in sync, it is to the advantage of the man.
Okay, because Mental Health Awareness Month for men is June.
It is June.
So I thought you would be considerate to have the men, but this time around you're having women.
I'm actually so considerate about men, and that is why Woman Blossom is here.
Woman Blossom Season 3. that means we've had season 1, season 2, now it's season 3.
Yes.
So what is Woman Blossom Summit? What is it all about?
Well, just to take you back a little, like I said, in our Take Health Foundation, we do a number of activities that are mental health related, but also Woman Blossom came as an initiative to cater for the mental health of a particular category of people, and that was women. So it started as just a getaway to make sure that women can get a break from their you know, busy schedules. Just imagine someone that is running a family from January to December, having kids around, at the different responsibilities at home, at work, in community, in our religious settings. I feel like they needed a break, or at times we really need those breaks. So the breaks are for their mental health. So that was the getaway, that you can get these women, take them away from their usual routines or their usual environments, go out there, recharge, and come back ready to serve. Yeah.
Fresh. Okay. Waliwo angambye nti oluzungu tukozesezza lungi tulina bye tulese emabega. So katukaddemukko mu Luganda, this for to cater for our Luganda audience basobole okitegeera. Woman Blossom Summit butya bwe yatandika oba idea yajja etya?
Okay, Woman Blossom Summit yatandika nga we ngambye eri wansi wa Take Health Foundation. Ninga twayagala okutunuulira a complete woman. Whether this educated, not oba yasoma oba teyasoma, oba akola oba takola, oba mufumbo oba si mufumbo, like whatever category they are in. Twayagala okutunuulira oyo omukyala nakulaba ngeri ki gye tusobola okuba nga tumwina in one piece, because ndaba nti ebiseera ebisinga tubeera nga tuli scattered here and there, and era ndaba nti ebiseera ebisinga tubeerawo nga tetulina tetuli complete.
Oli maama, olina obuvunaanyizibwa okulabirira awaka, omwami, so ebikutawanya biba bingi ate nga nabiri tosobola bituukiriza ebyobuvunaanyizibwa byolina, like byolina nga gwe omukyala. So nendaba nti twetaagamu a push, oba push kyeki, okusindikibwamu,
that kind of
okwongeramu
push,
amaanyi.
okwongeramu amaanyi. You need someone to tell you that actually it's very possible. You can do this, you can be like this,
you can be a mother, you can
osobola okubeera buli kimu, osobola okubeera mu career, osobola okubeera mu maka, osobola okubeera mu community no serving bulungi, osobola okubeera ekyo kyolina okubeera nga gwe, naye nga kirina kuddayo ku gwe ng'omukyala okusobola okukinyonnyola, okukyennyonnyola, then osobola okinyonnyola abalala. So a Woman Blossom oyajira. So we couldn't, tetwasobola kukikola nga I would say to Obagamba Bugambi, wherever they are. We were like, no, let's come together to Jewamu, to Bekowe Tuba, to Ogere. What are the issues? What do we chiche twetaga kuyiga, chiche twetaga okusazamu, chiche tubadde to hold in the onto, chiche twetaga okwadoptinga. Yeah, like that.
Okay. So we had season 1. Season 1 yali about what?
So season 1 yali mu 2023.
Okay.
Twalina omulamwa nga guli ku repackage, restart, and reintroduce. Repackage and reintroduce. Damu wesabike.
Oddemu ofulume bujja.
Oddemu wenyonyole bujja. Why that theme? Ebiseera ebisinga Lydia nyiza okuba nkumanyi a certain way.
Yes.
But in the past months I've not seen you. Oyina ebintu byeweekozeeko. You've put in the work. Maybe routine zoze revisinze. Maybe or like you've done more research about certain things. Oyina engeri gyo improvinzemu obulamu bwo. Naye nze kati bwe mba mmanyi oli Lilian eyali either obanga mukambwe obanga ayomba obanga ali bwati ne bwati. So that is the picture I have. So when I got in these women, I was literally telling them that no, you can repackage yourself again and go back to the community and reintroduce that. Actually, no, that the gift you knew back then, she's not that gift anymore. She's a reformed, she's a transformed gift. And as Woman Blossom has blossomed, just the word is, you blossom. It is a daily thing. It is daily work. So we do not expect you to be the same person like you were yesterday. We expect you to be doing the work, and that work has to be good work, not the bad work.
Until Lilian, who was 19 alina okukyukamukko ku Lilian oba awezezza nga 25
nga 25 waliwo omuntu omu yagamba nti ebiseera ebisinga tukuza birthdays kati mpezeza 25 and of course we are happy but we don't want to own the age.
Kikulu nnyo ate ku bakyala kisukka.
We don't want to own the age, so just imagine buli mwaka okuza birthday naye osigala oli kyekimu, same idea, same thoughts, bintu byebimu tokyuka like ne ku
naye nga toyongeddeko omwaka.
Thank you. Oyongeddeko omwaka. So that means there is no progress, there is no blooming, there is no blossoming. You are not fruitful. Buli bwobeera ng'oli mu kifo kimu, and this is not only for women. N'abaami buli bwobeera ng'oli mu kifo kimu oba tokula. Like there is no progress. And sometimes every time you get stuck in one space, in one position, you miss out on so many opportunities. Someone is coming to find Lilian that is really intelligent. Agenda kusanga you don't knowledgeable like that. Like something is missing. I felt like I'm going to engage with someone that is knowledgeable. So you will miss out on that opportunity.
Yeah, because of that.
Because of that. So that was the theme, repackage and reintroduce. Back into kebuto. Yeah. Is it about how you walk? Is it about like how you do your things, how you speak, how you think, like everything around you. Repackage it well in a good way. Then go back and tell the community, actually, here I am.
Receive me, receive the new me.
Receive the new me. So as you say receive the new me, that means we expect so much. We expect so much from you.
Okay.
We expect the different kind of energies. We expect different kinds of things. And that is important for everyone, not only women. It goes to even men. We need to, all the time, you need to repackage and go back and reintroduce. Even when it's in your friendships, you need to go back and reintroduce. And be like, Lilian, I've been your friend for the past 5 years. But I feel like something is changed. Have you noticed it? Because sometimes our friends don't realize that we've put in the work.
Mulimu ebintu bye tukyusa n'oyagala okyuke naye ate mukwano gwo n'amaliriza nga mwawukanye because ekyali kibagatta ate kati gwe okikyusizza.
Yeah, as you do that, I think what I even believe in blossom, if you want to really blossom, if you want to bloom, like we say bloom, it's going to cost you so much. Every time you want to make a change, it comes with a lot of, goodbyes. It comes with a lot of like discomfort. It comes with a lot of sacrifices. So that is inevitable.
You can't stop that.
Yeah, you can't stop that. As we go into details of this discussion, I'll even tell you that to everyone that is expecting to come for this summit, they should come ready to know that by the time they go back home, they're going to delete certain numbers in their phones.
Abantu n'emikwano egyo gituwa vibe nga just akubira ne munyumyamu awe kibooziboza awo n'oddamu no recharge.
You will go back and do inventory. You'll go back and think again and be like, but every time I'm with Lilian, like you'll ask yourself those hard questions and know to the person I want to become or to be and to the person that I am today, what are the things that I need? What are the people that I need? Which spaces do I need to be in? Which spaces do I not need to be in? Kati bw'omanya nti ebimu ku bibadde binemesa okubeera kyalina okubeera oba ogenda maaso, there are the people around me. You'll need to change those people. If you get to know ebimu ebibadde binemesa, it's my environment, it's my home.
Yes.
Some of us will have to shift from certain spaces etubeeramu tugende tubeereke walala. If it's your job.
Omulimu olw'akasente mba nkasudde kikulu nnyo ekyo.
Yeah, if it's your job. I think I was here last time when I mentioned about something and I said that let nothing cost your mental health, not even your job.
Bwe guba gukudraining energies ng'owulira okeera ku makya nga lulinga lutalo.
That means there is no growth. There is no growth. If you're complaining about your job all the time, there is no growth. You're going to frustrate everyone around you, and you yourself, you're also frustrated. And God will not even bless you for that. So if you feel like it's taking a toil and there is nothing you can do about it, don't get stuck because of the money.
Akasente tusoke tukaze ebbali tusoke tufe nnyo ku bwongo bwaffe oba ne minds zaffe.
Bingi bye tusobola okuteeka into consideration.
Yes.
not the money. The money is important. I love money.
Yes.
The money is important. But sometimes you need to put it aside a bit and reason out other things, then it can come in play later. So what I meant is everyone that is going to come to the summit, they will evaluate. Baja kutunula obulamu bwabwe, alabe nti waliwo ebintu byekyetaaga. Either I would have to change my career, either I would have to change my circle of friends, either I would have to even change where I stay, or I would even have to change my job, my work. Like it's a whole lot of things.
Okay. Togereko ku season 2. So season 2 you yali about what?
So season 2 was yali ku self discovery. Yali ku kwemanya.
Ate nga abakyala bamu tebimanyi.
Tetwemanyi.
Obusobozi bubu amaanyi go byonna oba tobimanyi.
Tetwemanyi. I usually say that nsaasira abatuwa emirimu. The HR department says so. Kubanga abatubuuza bino ebibuuzo mu interview, who are you? And that question can make you freak out.
Yes.
Osobola olemererwa ginyonyola. Not even in the workspace, but even in normal life, you find a person nakubuuza gwan, you can't, like, you can't fail to say.
N'olyokota mwatamwa n'oyogera kino n'onyonyola kiri n'oteekamu n'ebitaliimu n'ebyotali omaliriza obyogedde.
Kubanga teweemanyi. And how are you going to show up nga teweemanyi? So what is it that you're showing up? Like, who's that you're showing up? Like, teweemanyi. So boba teweemanyi, how are we going to connect with you when you do not know who you are? So that means all the time, if you've been a space of, I do not know who I am, that means even the people that have been connecting with you, bakonnectinga na kintu kirala nnyo.
Kyoli kirala ne kibakonnectinga nakyo.
Kirala. People are tapping into different things, we batalina kutappinga mugwe. But if you come out and come to like to a place of this is who I am, you'll attract better.
I don't entertain this, or I don't do this, and this is who I am.
Thank you. You will have to entertain better. So it was about self-discovery. It's about letting women know that it's not about knowing what is happening in other people's lives. Into onali wati ne bwati, onakola kino, onali wati ne bwati, onosereba ali wati ne bwati. Nga tomanyi kigenda maaso. Because like I said that whatever we get scared to confront, whatever we get scared to address or to know, it is always down there taking place. Whatever you fail to address, whether it is the pain, the joy, like whatever it is that you fail to address, it is down there, taking root, like taking root. We base in a scripture that is in Isaiah 27 verse 6, that says that time is going to come when Jacob will take root, he will bud and blossom and be fruitful. So as a woman, as women, okay, even men, we are expected to be fruitful. Like in everything that you do, are you bearing good fruits? And if God is telling us to be fruitful, it's not bad fruit. It has to be good fruit. So you can only bear those fruits when you've discovered yourself in every part of your life. So in season 2, we looked at a complete woman. We looked at, I would call it, they usually call it a bull's eye. It's okube your circle.
Yes.
So bomalo jikuba no tekamu dimensions ezenjawulo. You address family and relationships, you address career and profession, you address your special life, you address your hobbies and interests. Yeah, like you put them there. Musakeyo. Then you start evaluating that wa went adamanyi.
Performance yange. Wa wedi wagulu ba wa wedi wansi.
Oba wedi wansi. You realize that bogezako no gamba, for me my interest is in career and profession. You're going to lose out on your family.
Yes.
You can even lose out on yourself because now you don't have interest and hobbies. You're not into recreation. You're going to realize that you're going to even lose out on a sense of belonging in community. Kuba yotowaddeyo manyi go concentrate nze ku kintu kimu. So we were like, discover yourself. Manya manyi go galiwa, and how can you distribute it to other parts of your life such that you can be a complete woman.
Okay.
That was a self-discovery.
Emina Majino, when you're choosing these themes, because now this time round to about breaking the grounds. Newebuza grounds chizo zo breaking. Akatsoke tujjawo breaking the grounds. Tuweke tudde ku kibuuzo kiri nti Emina Majino bw'oba ogironda osinziira ku ki?
So you want me to talk about the breaking ground?
First talk about the breaking the grounds.
So breaking ground. I think most of these themes, they resonate with me a lot. A lot.
Okay.
Jokomo kukula, you always identify certain things in your life.
Byotali ng'oli muto.
Ng'oli muto. Ebimu nga tomanyi ngeri gye bizeemu.
Yes.
I usually say that you realize that you're the type of person that attracts, I was going to say weird people, that attracts people that don't align with what you want to be.
Yes.
You're the certain kind of person that probably can't even negotiate your value. You're the kind of person that keeps getting stuck in things ebikumala kemirembe. You keep failing here and there. Like you don't break through. Bigana. Yes. Even when you think about it in your head, it's not making sense. You feel like it's failing. It's like someone is blocking you. You're not progressing.
Yeah.
Either in career, in family, in all aspects, like you're not progressing, and you're asking, like, what is not happening? What is it that I've not done?
Yes.
Some of us have even gone back to school, but you feel like you're not breaking through. You're like,
because wagamba binza kuba bitabo bye bim blocking akanzireyo mbifune.
Or bifunye, but things are not still working out for you.
Yes.
So the theme of breaking grounds is after identifying that we have patterns that have existed for the longest, before we were even born.
Okay.
In the medical world, we have what we call causes. Okay. Yeah, the risk factors. So ebisale bisinga bwe baba kunyonyola endwadde ezimu engeri gye zijja bajja kugamba endwadde ezimu ziri nsikire. It's genetical. Osobola ozisikira.
Ziva ku ono ku mujiji guno ne zidda ku mujiji omulala.
Nezijja ku mujiji omulala. So you realized in our lives twina patterns nga za mijiji emirala. If you could sit your parents down, they will tell you, fe tetugagawala, fe tetusoma,
tetukola bwe
tetukola. If we even get married, we don't overstay there. Fe, if like there is always those things like. And for you, you're thinking that you'll just wake up one time and if a woman change everything. For you thinking you'll just wake up one time and you'll study. There is a pattern that you need to address and be like, okay, what's your favorite soma?
No chitegeera.
No chitegeera.
Abamu tugati it's spiritual. Mbutulanagana n'ebintu ebitamanya eby'omwoyo biki era bwettu bwe twegumya.
But even the spiritual thing, you need to address it in the physical. Because if it first existed in the spiritual realm, it has come to existence into the physical life. So like now you're seeing it. Chikutuseko nolaba actually mwatu tetusoma asomenya akoma mu P7. So now you're seeing it in the physical. So how about you go back and start addressing it? Na iwachi tetusoma in the physical. So that is a ground that was established before you were even born.
Oh yeah.
And now for you in your head you're like, no, I nzenga gift, that has to change. But you even don't know how you're going to change it.
Chokata bamba chenyumirizamu.
Ngochi.
Nti muna efe waffe mu kika kye waffe abakyala tebafumbirwa kusukka myaka 3 ngera nabo bakimanyi.
So we like those patterns, we need to deal with them, but you can only deal with them when you need to expose them. To be duka, we don't want to think about certain things. That is not part of me. That is maybe it was for my grandmother, my mother. I want to give a vivid example to everyone that is watching.
Yeah.
Nzikiriza nti tumanyi fena tutero gamba ndi jjajja wa Abraham. Ndi bujajja ndi muzukulu wa yawa Abraham, Isaac and Jacob.
Yes.
Those are 3 generations. Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. So I want to take you to a journey of the 3 generations. Something waliwo kyatuukawo ne jjajja waffe Abraham. Tulaba nti when time ekiseera bwe kyatuuka nga tebasobola kuzaala. This is what the wife tells him. Nti go in bed with my maid. Asobola okunzaalira omwana.
Ensonga gye twetaaga ya mwana ate ono asobola omutuwa.
And what happened? Abraham did what the wife had to ask. They got a son. Fast forward. Now I'm showing you the patterns.
Yes.
We came to Isaac. The Bible tells us so well that the wife wasn't giving birth. Rebecca, she wasn't. And this is the interesting bit about it. The Bible says that Isaac went before God and prayed for his wife okuzaala omwana. olaba enjawulo mu babiri.
Yes.
Taata just got into the maid, onagambye nedda tulina okuzaala. He prayed.
Tekirina kubanga ekya taata bwe kyali.
Tekirina kuba ye n'asabira omukyala we ne bafuna omwana. Tugenda ku Jacob. The Bible tells us that Jacob bwe yatuuka okuwasa alyoka afuna abakyala babiri be yafuna. The first wife, Leah, kept giving birth up to the third son.
Yes.
But later we see her also telling the husband, this is my maid. Yitirako wano. Maid, which was from time memorial. We go to Rachel, who was so loved. Rachel, when she didn't give birth, she also told the husband, at least maid wang. The maid thing started way back.
Nti at least togenda wala nnyo maid wange waali asobola okutuwa omwana ate bwe twetaaga. It was Isaac that literally tried to break that pattern, but he didn't really break it. So Jacob comes, not think that, hey, actually my even grandfather, something like this happened. We see him taking it on. So later, when we see that generation that happened after Jacob, certain things kept changing. Yes.
Certain things kept changing. But that was after those sons identified that actually there is a problem.
Nti buli omu aba talina mwana naye okwetaaga omwana olina okukyama
tukola bwe tuti ne bwe tuti. So senjagala okulaga that we need to identify certain patterns and no one is going to identify them for you.
Yes.
Your mother has her patterns that she has to identify for herself. You have patterns that you need to identify for you and break them for you. Another example I can give you on the same, that things will work out for us.
Yeah.
Some of us are born in privileged families. The work is done. Like things are set. But there are some of us that are born in families that are not. Like you'll have to start.
Go generation agenda okuddako after you.
After you.
Yes.
And if you want to leave a legacy as a woman or as a man, you'll need to do the work. You will need to do the work. I'll give an example. When you look at the wives, Bw'Abakyala ba Jacob, tulaba nti omu bamwagala. And it was vivid. And she knew so well that this man likes me, this man loves me. Like she knew so well. But we say when time came and she couldn't give children, birth to children, yagamba omwami we, nze mpa abaana oba si kyekyo ngenda kufa. I'll die. And this is what the husband tells her. Am I in the place of God to give you children? I feel like Rachel expected better from the husband. And now this time the husband is like, yo, like, am I in the place of God for me to give you children? I feel like yachogera na mubusunga gambo no muchala like yenze katondo olyoko ngambe sikuwa bana ogenda kufa.
Like no muchala otunulira ntale na yali desperate because yali talina mwana. Yali talina mwana. Naisha atategeera nti she didn't know God for herself. She didn't know that, okay, if something fails, where should I have to run? So she ran to the husband, which is a beautiful thing. Yes. But the husband is telling her, I'm not in the place of God to give you children. You go to God, like tell God that you need, like, you know, like you need children. Yes. So that shows us that as women or as men, there are certain things we shall not percuss people to give us. You will not even percuss your mother to break certain grounds for you. To work out certain things for you. You will have to do the work. Rachel wadomwami we yamwagala nnyo. Yali tasobola ekyo kimukolera. Era kyova yamugamba sinze Katonda. You tell God. Waliwo ebintu ebimu nga it will be you, Lillian, to put in the work. Either go for that course, go back to school, either go start that business, either like do something. Don't wait for anyone. Don't wait for your mother. Don't wait. It is so sad that some of us be like, husband. Some of us be like, okay, maybe when I change a country, whenever I'm Uganda, like things have to be different. How about you go there and then things remain the same? Because you've moved with the same mindset, you've moved with the same you. Nothing is changed. Wachijeno what?
Wachitute musenda.
Procrastination yo wajijeno tambudde nayo oyongerayo buli kaseera.
Yeah. So there are certain things that never natural search for nova mu Kampala nogende jinjo oba nolagawa bigenda kusigala byebimu because you've not dealt them from the root. When the Bible says that time will come and Jacob will take root, webuuze nganze which roots am I taking? Roots chizentaddewo bulimba kukola chi like butafayo, like which roots have I planted? And God is telling us that we shall be then fruitful. So which fruits do you expect after the roots you've established?
Okay. Wensaba simba kati tusoke tugenda mukumala mukakatono nyo bwetu komawo ndikala tudde ku kibuzo kyange kiri nti emirimu gino otuula ne team ne bakugamba okay, let's now decide this is going to be the theme for this season oba gwenga gwe gwosalawo. Naye ate tugenda kuba twogera ku Woman Blossom Summit tubuulire details ezitambulira ku Woman Blossom Summit, boogera ku kiri abaffe aboogezi bagenda kubeera baani era event eno egenda kubeerawa era egenda kubeerayo ddi. So ebyo byonna tugenda kubimanya musawa yaffe ey'okubiri. Let's break shortly. It's still the Mighty Drive. Good morning.